What's up guys, it's your girl Hannah coming at you with a video this Monday. Today I'm just kind of chilling, just taking a walk. It's a beautiful morning, not wearing any makeup, I'm letting my skin breathe, and my skin is actually looking a lot better than it has today, so I'm gonna show her off today, wearing my Love Your Earth shirt, feeling good. A lot of people were asking if I could make a video talking about the ego. I think that there's a lot of different perceptions that people have about the ego. I could ramble about the ego for decades, I think, because I'm always learning new things about how the ego can control me and other people. I am going to tell you guys how I perceive the ego, and maybe I can help you out. I'm always searching for the truth, and I don't like feeling like I'm misperceiving anything. And in my eyes, I think that the ego is the voice in your head that makes you feel like you're the victim of everything in your life, and that other people are to blame for your feelings, that you are better than others sometimes. I think that the ego kills the soul in the present moment. I think it kills your spirit, for sure. I think people, for the most part, just want to live not in delusion, and I think that the ego will lead us to misperceive reality and the truth. I like to be as self-aware as possible. I like to observe where I get my urges to say things, and why I say things. Sometimes I say stupid things. I can't identify with my thoughts because I am not my thoughts. I am the one watching my thoughts. So sorry for all the background sounds. I am the stillness that watches every thought that comes and goes, and it is my job to not identify with these thoughts because I am so much bigger than these thoughts. I am a product of nature, and I'm unpredictable, just like Mother Nature is. And we have to let ourselves live a little. We can't just attach ourselves to these thoughts, and our ego is what does that. And our ego is what puts ourselves in this box of who we are. It limits us to who we think we can, what we think we can do, and what we think we can't do. It leads us to be disconnected from the truth and from reality. And it leads us to be not self-aware. And I try to distance myself from the ego as much as possible, and I try to just do what makes me happy. But it's a constant struggle. And as soon as I get scared of anything, I start to doubt myself, and then I start to doubt others and just life. And I take it for granted because I'm scared. And I start judging things, and I start assuming things. And it's up to you to just be in the present moment. There's a really good book called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. And I'll put his name up right here. And in my eyes, everyone has the ego, and then everyone has the soul, which is the awareness. That's the infinite awareness. It also holds all your potential and all your creativity because it comes out of love. I also think that there's love that motivates you to do things, and there's fear that motivates you to do things. And I think that as soon as you get sucked into the fear, you get sucked into the ego. And as soon as you get sucked into love, you get sucked into your soul. And that's good. That sounds weird. You become relaxed, and you become conscious, and you become full of potential when you are in love with the present moment. The ego looks through the eyes of the past, and the only things that matter to the ego are the future and the past. The present moment doesn't exist to the ego because the ego, it's not real. It's a figment in your mind that you have been identifying with. It's like a really crazy concept, but it's also very life-changing when you can start to live kind of like always in that wondrous state of, what is this? Don't be so quick to identify with your thoughts. Don't assume things so much. Don't judge things so much. Don't take things so seriously all the time. You're way more realer than your thoughts because you are able to manipulate your thoughts. You are able to pull yourself out and hello. You could be scared of anything, of judgment. Most of all, I think of judgment because that's what stops people from living so much. You just have to live like nobody is watching. Or just accept the fact that people are watching, and it inspires other people to do the same. I hope that I can just spread as much truth and love as possible, and so that people can start to live in a freer state, because that's the best way to live. As long as you still have your soul, I think that you have the key to the present moment and creativity and potential, and you can live like a kid, like you can be enticed. It's crazy because your thoughts aren't like concrete, but their impact is. All that matters is what you believe and how you believe it. But if all you believe is these negative thoughts, then the real part of it will be your mood and how you talk to people and how you think about yourself and how you decide to live your life. That's all going to be dictated by your thoughts. And so that's why I talk about all this stuff so much, is because it all starts with your perception on everything. Everyone only has their eyes and their perception of reality. It's really important that we talk about it with each other and talk about how we see things and why we see things like that. Whenever I hear people talk about things like this, it makes me feel like my mind is clear, and it makes me feel like I can like expand my own thoughts upon theirs. I would love if you guys wanted to comment down below any responses to my thoughts or anything I just said. Love an active comment section, guys. Like, I love responding to you guys. Squirrel! How are you? It's okay, it's just me. It's just me, pretty girl. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. There is no evidence that there will be a future. You only have evidence of now. So the future is essentially made up of nows. And so if you can be here now and use your mind space for creativity and innovative ideas and, you know, like more room for creating fun jokes instead of self-loathing because of regrets, and you take this moment to be a new moment, it's exciting. This is our library here. Yes. It's cool to think about how we're all so tiny on this huge planet bursting with life, but we have these huge egos in our heads that tell us that we are separated from the world. But it's cool to think about how we are so tiny, and there's so many of us. I feel like our egos tell us that our feelings matter so much, and so we act like our feelings matter so much, but we really just need to learn how to let go, because one day I'll die. Like, my lifespan is like a very tiny thing. Life is really short is what I'm saying, and you don't really matter that much to other people as they matter to themselves. Why are you getting so loud? Our egos are what tells us that we matter so much, and it also disconnects us so much from reality. But, you know, no one really gives a shit, so you should be free to follow your dreams and not care if people are judging you, because people are gonna judge you and people are gonna talk about you, but they don't really care that much. Like, you're just another person that they're judging, and they are also feeling like other people are judging them, and they also feel like their feelings matter so much. But really, like, we're all so tiny, and so people should be free to, I don't know, do weird things, express themselves. Like, I just walked around town with like an iPhone up to my face, talking to it about like this deep ass shit, like saying hi to strangers on the side. I'm gonna shut up and go into the lib. I've had some coffee this morning, guys. I'm a little too hyped up. It's fine. Kind of also learned to just not care what other people think, because it's much more fun to not to just do whatever the hell. Alright guys, I just got out of the library and I looked up if they had The Power of Now, but they didn't have it available at that time. But they also picked up another old favorite, and I think I'm gonna read it again, but it is The Four Agreements, and it literally looks like weed leaves on the front. So it's not supposed to be marijuana. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, and I also hope that this week is amazing for you. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe. Also hit the little bell icon if you would like to receive notifications every time I post. I post a video every Monday and Thursday, so feel free to check out my channel on those days. Sometimes I run a little late, so you might have to wait till the next morning, but I am committed to this uploading schedule. So yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day.